I'm Alex from the Upper Deck Podcast. Today I'm by myself. Ray is not present today because he's being a little baby and staying at his house. But today is Jackie Robinson Day, and I decided to bring out my Brooklyn Dodgers Jackie Robinson t-shirt. Let me just stand up here real quick. Maybe see if you guys can see it. Robinson. It says Robinson up here. 42. It's a little small for me. I got this like 4 years ago, but I decided to find it. It seems fitting for today. Oh, I don't have my hat. Oh well, I'm not going to get a hat today. But today's Jackie Robinson Day, so I thought this would be a good fit for today. But we're in a new area. I'm in a new area today. This is my room, my desk. This is where I normally do all my research for the podcast. So today, we're just going to cover stuff in the MLB. I do have my TV on right here. It does have the Mariners and A's game on right now. So today's just going to be a basic talk, just one-on-one, since there's no Ray today. This is where you guys get. This is going to be a really more of a, not a baseball podcast. It'll be more of a get-to-know / baseball podcast. So, in case you guys don't know, my name is Alex. I'm still a freshman in high school. I started this thing for school purpose, so I can because I want to be a journalist as broadcaster, and for my career, as Phillies Sanders is pumped after getting a strikeout. But I want to become a journalist or broadcaster for my career about mainly baseball. So this is why I started this. Yes, I know it's early and we're not doing very good on it, but still, it seemed like a good idea to me at the time. And it's still fun to do. But mostly today is baseball normally, but it's a little awkward not having anyone to talk to. This is not really what I planned on for today, but it's how the time is, because right now, when I'm recording this, it is 4:50 on April 15th. I know how I said last time that we normally do these on Saturday, but I was supposed to play against New Prairie baseball game, but it got canceled, so we didn't plan on doing it yesterday. And then I was busy today, so I decided to do it by myself. Next week, we're gonna have Ray do his by himself, just him. He's gonna do basically what I do. Yes, the special guest is still here. She hasn't get her to come to me. And she's not going to come to me, so the special guest is here. Maybe bring her along later, but I don't know. So just a recap of what's going on in the MLB right now. As I get my phone turned on. You know what? Ray always says we talk too much about the Yankees. Well, who cares? I'm a Yankees fan. He's a Mets fan. That's our teams. Well, we know the most about them. We're going to talk about the most about them. So, I don't remember if I said this earlier, but we're going to decide on maybe changing the name to like the section like to say 20 podcast, and we're going to do that, but I'm undecided on that. We're going to talk to Ray about it, and we'll let you know in the upcoming podcast or the near future. Yes, it is weird. It's in a new location. As I adjust my light here, maybe. Alright. But it's in a new area. It's kind of cool. I think it looks better here because it's more like an actual desk area. If you guys can see that. Let me just tilt the camera down. It's more like an actual desk. But, Alright, it's focused. So, yeah, we're gonna do some talking about the Yankees. Yes, I know. They're off to 7-7 start this year. Not very good. Most people are predicting them to be like what the Mets are doing. The Diamondbacks still doing good? I don't know. Like the Mets are doing, as I said. The Phillies are a surprising team, but they're not really that surprising to me. Because if you go back to our predictions, I predicted them to be a dark horse for that wild card spot. Arizona's 11-3. Pittsburgh's 11-4. LA's in first place, 13-3, but Yankees are 7-7. Not a very good start. What I've seen so far from the Yankees so far is everyone's off to a slow start. Stanton was off to a slow start. Sanchez was. Judge was the first 5 games of the season. Now he's kicked it into gear. He's like bat like 347, right? Something like that, which isn't bad. But the Red Sox, they're 13-2, and Toronto's 9-5. Yankees 2 games today because they were supposed to have a doubleheader. Both of them were postponed against the Tigers, who the Tigers are 4-9. We beat them on Friday night, Friday the 13th. In case you guys didn't know that, so it was Friday the 13th. So what to talk about today? It's weird being alone. It's not easy talking about baseball being alone. That's why I wanted to bring Ray in today, but you know, I don't want to leave the house. It's too cold out. You know how he normally is. But Yankees news. Tyler Wade. Let's talk about Tyler Wade here. Oh wait, I just saw this and I clicked on news on MLBatbat.com. If you don't have it, go download it. It's all baseball sports for any team that you pick as your favorite. But Wilmer Flores hits a walk-off home run versus the Brew Crew or the Milwaukee Brewers, however you want to say it. Syndergaard. Let's talk about Syndergaard's stat line today. Let me find that real quick. As my dumb phone will decide. Alright, well, it's loading. Let's talk about Tyler Wade. Alright, it's loading. We'll come back to Tyler Wade. Box score. Alright. Syndergaard. 5 1/3 innings. 2 hits. 1 run. 1 walk. 11 strikeouts. I believe at one point in time, he had like 8 strikeouts in a row. 9 strikeouts in a row, which is pretty good. They were Ron Darling and Gary Cohen, the Mets announcers, were talking about in like 1970 the most consecutive strikeouts were set in that year. I don't remember what they said because, of course, the guest speaker or Yankee was screaming about something, so I couldn't hear. And I had my TV on mute too, but we're not going to say that. But Tyler Wade, let's get at Tyler Wade. He is batting like, going into this weekend against the Tigers, he was batting like .97. That's not very good. He's like 3 for 31. That's not very good. But Gleyber Torres, one of baseball's top prospects, is hitting .370 with 1 home run and 6 RBIs in 7 games for the Yankees AAA. So if Tyler Wade doesn't get his bat going, like we saw last spring, Torres is going to get that call up and Wade's going back down to AAA. Which I have never, this will probably come back in a while, I have never believed in Tyler Wade's bat. Never have. Good glove, but never believed in his bat. Never. I feel like he's not proven that he's a good bat, but a lot of Yankee fans believe that Tyler Wade's next upcoming Robinson Cano. But I don't see it. I don't. I feel like he's just he has a good glove and a weak bat. You go with that. A weak bat. But anyway, for today, like I said, like I've been saying for a while, it's weird not having anyone to talk to, not anyone's opinion on this. So, sorry, this may seem awkward, but it's what we have to deal with for today. The scores for today's games on Sunday, April 15th. The Dodgers and D-backs. The Dodgers are up 5-0, which the Dodgers are 4-9. They're 4-9. Think about that. I'll say it again. 4-9. And let's just let that sink in for a minute. Yeah, the Dodgers are 4-9. That is insane. The best record in all of baseball last year, I believe. Right? Was it? Yeah, best record because they had home field advantage in the World Series. Best record. And they have one of the worst records in baseball right now at 4-9. They're dead last in that division, and they're beating the D-backs 5-0. Yankees, both Yankee games were postponed today. Red Sox beat the Orioles 3-1. Blue Jays and Indians were postponed. There's been 19 rainouts in Major League Baseball so far this year. 19 of them. That's insane. Mets beat the Brewers. Cardinals are beating the Reds 3-1 in the bottom of the 8th. But that game will be over by the time this thing gets uploaded, as of most of these games will be. Rangers and Astros still haven't played. That's the only game that has not been played yet. Let's find a different game on. Well, no, this game's good. It's 2-1 in the 7th. Athletics are beating the Mariners. Alright, let's go back to either Tuesday or Wednesday when the Athletics beat the Dodgers. Let's find the Athletics on here. Yeah, on Wednesday, April 11th, the Athletics beat the Dodgers 16-6. Who's the starting pitcher for the Dodgers that game? Alex Wood. Alex Wood started that game. And how many innings did Wood pitch? Because I feel like he only pitched like 4. Give up like 7 runs. Wood pitched 3 2/3, gave up 7 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, 5 strikeouts, and 1 home run. It's not very good. But let's talk about the White Sox. What did the White Sox do? They beat the Rays 2-1. But what have they done this weekend? Friday the 13th. The White Sox were postponed. The White Sox on April 14th, postponed. White Sox on April 15th. Guess what? Another postpone. So, as of the teams that are playing in like the Centrals, like the Royals and the Angels game were postponed, which Shohei Ohtani was supposed to start. But the Nationals, they're off to a slow start. They played today, they lost. Max Scherzer pitched a great game yesterday. I watched some of that. Great game. Just incredible game. He gave up a 2-run ding dong to Chuck Nasty or Charlie Blackmon. But other than that, he shut the door down, retiring the next 20 batters he faced, and with like 11 strikeouts. That's his 42nd 10-plus game, 10 or more strikeouts in a game as a National. Just as a National, he has like 86 total in his career. That is nuts. Like I said in our predictions, Scherzer, the best pitcher in our league. No questions asked. If you want to argue with me, I'll leave my Twitter in the description. Please, I would love to argue with you because if you want to say Kershaw's the best, you're just wrong. No, Kershaw's not the best. Scherzer is, without a doubt. Alright, let's get into some of the fights that happened this week. Luis Perdomo threw his glove at Nolan Arenado and missed it. It went flying over his head. Like, how are you a pitcher and you can't even hit your glove at someone who's 10 feet away from you? Seriously? And then in that fight, Freddie Galvis came running around and decided to throw his glove at somebody. It's a piece of flimsy leather. It's not going to do anything to anybody. Please, can we go to next year, the San Diego spring training, and have Conor McGregor do one of his public helpful things that since we'll probably have to do for throwing chairs and stuff like he did, and teach the Padres how to fight, because throwing leather and gloves at Nolan Arenado, that's not going to stop him. So, in another fight, 2 fights happened in the Red Sox and Yankees games. It was first when Tyler Austin took a dirty slide in the second base against Brock Holt, was it? Yeah, I believe it was Brock Holt since Xander Bogaerts is hurt. And then another one was when Joe Kelly threw at Tyler Austin. Tyler Austin slammed his bat down and started walking out to the mound. I don't know who won that fight. I'm going to say it was a tie, but I'm going to say it was the Yankees because I'm a Yankees fan. But in my actual opinion, not being biased, I believe it was a tie. But Joe Kelly got a 6-game suspension, which he's getting appealed, and Tyler Austin got a 5-game, which he's getting appealed. And Tyler Austin said he's only appealing his fight fight, so he'll be able to stay on the roster while Greg Bird gets healthy. Because Greg Bird said he would like to be back on the field latest of May. So if we can keep Greg Bird going, Tyler Austin on the field, and then Greg Bird gets back, we'll be fine. Because that'll add lefty stick to our lineup, and which will definitely help break up that lefty-righty. Because at the moment, it goes lefty, righty, righty, lefty, righty, switch, righty, switch, righty, I believe. So it goes Gardner left, Judge and Stanton right, Didi left, Sanchez right, Hicks switch, Drury, Torreyes went back there, Austin right, Torreyes right, Wade right. No, Wade's left. Wade's a lefty. Yes, Wade's a lefty. But anyway, if Ray was here, he'd be like, we're drawing on the Yankees too much. Talk about the different team. Yeah, okay. That'll happen. But anyway, what team do you think Ray would want to be talking about here? The White Sox probably, since, he's been holding on to the White Sox nutsack the entire time he's been on here. Because anything we start talking about the Yankees, it's like, we're talking about the damn Yankees too much. No. We can talk about a team as long as we want to. We're not just going to talk about 2 minutes about all 30 teams. No. One podcast could be dedicated to just 2 teams in total. One podcast could be dedicated to all 30 teams. We just don't know. But one argument I would like to make, as it's coming from a Yankees fan, to the Dodgers fans, if there are any watching, Aaron Judge is better than Cody Bellinger. He hit for a higher average last year, more home runs, more RBIs, more walks, but there was more strikeouts, of course. But hey, who cares about that as long as they're still producing. Grabbing a special guest. Who do you think is better, Yankee? Cody Bellinger or Aaron Judge? He definitely said Aaron Judge. Give it up for Aaron Judge. Alright, don't give me that look. Why are you purring? She's purring now. See if I can let her hear it. No, she's not. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That might just be really awkward. But if you can hear that, great for you. You don't have to go see an ear doctor for the next 15 years. Great hearing. I just solved that problem for you right there. But anyway, I don't know what to talk about today. Today's just a blah. It's really, really weird doing this by yourself. It's not fun because, see, regular YouTubers, they'll have gameplay to talk about. Like, for MLB The Show, Call of Duty, Fortnite. Those games, they have gameplay. But just a podcast, human to camera, it's just weird. It doesn't seem like it should be necessary. I don't know if this looks better or worse. I think it looks worse, so I'm going to try and get this thing up. Oh, it's a synced. Sunk. Gotta wait for the special guest to take. Alright, there we go. Now we're back up. But anyway, like I said, today is just like a get to know day type personality who I am. Type, not really a baseball day. I mean, there's not really much to talk about because it's kind of weird. I've been saying that that's at least my 9th, 10th time saying that. It's weird being on here by myself. So, but alright, here's something. If you guys have not heard the song Freaky Friday by Lil Dicky, it's hilarious. It's probably one of the funniest songs ever. I mean, I don't like it. It's not on my playlist on my phone, but it's comical. It's pretty funny. What should I talk about today? Should I talk more about the Yankees or more about a different team? More about a different team. Alright, I'll talk more about a different team. What team should I talk about? What team have we not really covered that we should be covering? What's a team we have not been talking about that much that we should be covering but we're not? The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. That team is on fire. They're like 13-3. They're on a 7-game winning streak. They have the Rookie of the Year, in my opinion, Shohei Ohtani. Don't worry, you can even go back to our beginning podcast. I had no belief in that kid. That guy, I thought, was awful. Based on spring training stats, most people said that he should be belong to AAA to start the year. All that stuff. He burst on the scene and showed us why he's a major league player. Let's see if I can pull up his stats for him real quick. Stats. Player, yeah. MLB, no. Let's go. Let's find the Angels. Okay, home runs. Ohtani is third on that team with 3. Trout has 6. Upton has 4. Ohtani has 3 home runs. How many? Nah, dang it. How many RBI does he have? He has 11 RBI. That is tied for second with Justin Upton. Now let's go to the pitching side. Wins. He has 2 wins. What's his ERA looking like? Oh, it's not even registered up here for some reason. Doesn't even make sense. Let's see if I can go find it real quick. Alright, it's a 2.08 ERA. 18 strikeouts in 2 games. He's 2-0 in those 2 games. He has 13 innings pitched with 18 strikeouts. The guy has an electric fastball. Nasty fall off the table splitter slash. Nasty fall off the table slider and splitter. The guy's showing us why he belongs where he belongs on that team. In my opinion, Rookie of the Year candidate, Rookie of the Year winner. But I don't know what else to talk about. I feel like that's just going to wrap up the podcast. Cause today it just feels like it's blah. It doesn't spark anything up. You just need to see. Next week is probably going to be worse because Ray's doing it. And let's just get something straight here. And I can say this to him. He's the worst person here. I mean, honestly, you got me. I'm probably the main cast host. What I should have done for this podcast is I can even get this thing off. That's going to be the first problem. As I just rip half of it. Is there a hole in it? Yeah, right here. Oh, well, I wear this shirt about once a year, so. There we go. I should have worn it like this. I should have worn it today. I didn't even think about that. Robinson, 42. As I did put a hole in it right there. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's get something straight here. I'm the reason why this podcast is so good. I know most about baseball. He's just here to someone to talk to. I mean, he knows baseball, but he knows like the 50s and 60s. He doesn't know baseball today. Baseball today is played differently. Oh, oh God, it's like a dog whistle that just went off. Which is weird. But baseball today is played different than it was back then. And this video is what it seems like. It's just me making fun of Ray. That's basically what it is. It's nothing else really to talk about, because we can't get into an argument like we normally do about teams, because you can't argue with yourself like, hey, Yankees are the best. No, the Red Sox are the best. Oh, I gotta go brush my teeth after that one. I can't even say that. As Matt Joyce just gets hit in the back by James Papapaz, or Pazos, or however you say that name. It's Pazos. I don't know how to say that. I say it Papapaz. If that's correct, please let me know. But anyway, I think that's going to be me signing off for today. There is nothing else really to talk about. You know what I think I'm going to start doing? Is I'm going to do a little segment of these on like Wednesdays. If I'm not too busy on like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, like right in the middle of the heart of the week. Just to recap on what's going on in baseball for that week, or that first 4 days or whatever it is. Just because I feel like it'll take too long for us just to cover everything, because we want to be done with this podcast, because people have been telling us it's way too long the way it is. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start covering some of the stuff in the middle of the week by myself, which won't be that hard because it'll be 10 minutes, 12 minutes at most. No, probably like 15 minutes at most. But anyway, yes, I talked a lot about the Yankees today, but just one more thing I want to talk about the Yankees is Betances. That guy is awful. He can't locate. Okay, tell me this. If you have pitches like a knuckle curve, a slurve, and a cutter, and he has those two breaking pitches that he only throws, but then you have that upper 98 plus mile an hour fastball that you never throw. All you do is throw slurve and knuckleball. Please tell me, how does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. No. Throw your fastball. Use your off-speed pitches for a strikeout. Use your cutter and fastball to get 2 strikes on them, because the fastball coming in at 90, 98 plus, then your cutter coming in about 93, got that different like movement. Because the fastball goes straight, the cutter like falls towards the batter, like if a righty will fall toward. No, if it was a righty throwing it, it'd fall into a lefty. If a lefty was throwing it, it'd fall into a righty. Just kind of like a slider. If you want to look at that, a cutter is basically a slider, but with different arm action. With the slider, you'll throw it like this, like you're throwing a football. A cutter, you throw it like a fastball. And you just grip it differently. But anyway, that's going to be me signing off for today. If you guys want to see what I think about most relief pitchers and how their pitches will move, like how a curveball, you throw it down like you're throwing down a hammer, like that, to get the top spin on it, to let it fall down. Like a slider, you throw like this, so it gets that spin like going like this, so it slides down like that. If you want to see me break down pitches like that, drop a like on this video. I know I don't ask for likes. And tweet me. I will leave my Twitter in the descriptions. If I forget that, then I'll just put it in the description next week, and then I'll do one of these. But please, if you would like to see me break down pitches like that, or break down hitters' batting stances, like most people say, Greg Bird has a hole in his swing, because he's uppercuts. If you just throw him up and in, he won't be able to make contact on him. And if you want me to see you break down hitters' batting stances like this, like best player in the game, like Mike Trout's batting stance, because if you would like me to do that, then I will most certainly will. But that is me signing off with Yankee. Okay, you got her saying it. He said bye. She said, give this channel a subscribe, share it to your other cat friends, and bring her some tuna. This is Alex, sign off from the Upper Deck Podcast. See ya.